We're doing camp. Party camp here. Needs to be done.
Are you sure I can't interest you? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my...
Alright, so we... Wait a minute, we have... We should have a new person here, yeah. So...
At your word, Warden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Turning crafting materials for the Dalish. Give all elf fruit. Turn in runes for the Templars. Oh, this is... Yeah, I don't use them, so why not? No, I bought all the lyrium dust for no good reason. To my
Good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
The Templars of the Chantry stand ready, Grey Warden.
Do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, so let's sell the lyrium dust then. And get...
If there's anything I can do for you...
Let's see, where's... Lyrium dust was pointless to have. Sadly. Flip. Where's the matter? Unless the dwarves wants it, and then I will regret everything. What kind of a Templar is this guy? It's too weak for everything. Toy horse. That is more than weird, actually. But he has at good standing, so let's see who's at bad. Good, she's okay, he's okay, dog is always good. Let's try to make her a happy camper. Let's see, we've got silver chain.
Why, thank you so much.
Silver sword of mercy.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
White runestone.
Why, thank you so much.
Rose of Orlays.
Why, thank you so much.
Water-stained portrait.
Why, thank you so much.
Sun blonde vint. I don't know what that is.
Why, thank you so much.
Blue stained shoes.
Oh, how dear of you.
Remo
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Remarkable greenstone.
Why, thank you so much.
Chantery amulet.
Oh, how dear of you.
Beef.
Thank you so much.
Beef bone.
Why, thank you so much.
Remarkable malachite.
Why, thank you so much.
Small gold bar.
Why, thank you so much.
Well, at least it worked somewhat. Wine.
Why, thank you so much.
Dalish gloves.
No, that won't work.
The Black Grimgore, I'm pretty sure is for Morrigan. We're just gonna give her that.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, got that.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You're welcome.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Alright, so... I always romance Morrigan, so I'm actually gonna go and try to go Lyanna
Something
this
I can
time.
help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
What did you decide? Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
What was Cecilia like?
She was an elderly lady, very refined and proper. She had impeccable manners and taste, more so than a lot of Orlesian ladies. Cecily was also kind. My mother was unmarried and with child. It was scandalous, and Cecily had every right to turn my mother out. She didn't. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Something I can help with?
Let's move on, she says. What would someone like you be doing in the Lothering Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
Those initiates can't have been more lovely than you.
Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
So your skill were learned before your time in the Chantry.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on. I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
We're all entitled to a little silliness now and then.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
That's what friends do. Look out for each other.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Well, more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, oh, how very awkward.
I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
So I like you and you like me. That's settled then.
Yes, I am fond of you and I care about you. And let's go about our business before the others suspect something. I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That's comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
This is gonna be like a the Leona episode. Okay.
The stars are out.
There is still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Tell me the story.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
What a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
It makes it. If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Why is it a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places. I'm here for you.
We need to talk.
Of course.
About us.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
I don't think this is going to work. You are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really? You think so? You're so sweet. I'm here for you. Of course.
Let's see. So, when will you do when all of this is over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
It's so wonderful to hear you say that.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating.
No, that's
You're
good.
welcome to come along if you like.
I would love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Alright, so it doesn't seem like we can romance her right now, so we'll just have to get back to that. So that took a lot of time. We are also gonna buy, let's see, all the runes we can and give it to the Templars, I think.
If there's anything I can do for you, I'm sure you.
So we have 20 gold. How expensive are they? They're pretty expensive. Let's see, journeymans, the novice, journeyman. That's good enough. Let's turn them in and get out of here. Alright. So we boosted them a little bit, that's
Even
good.
The Templars will be impressed by the powers of command.
Alright. Now we save. Get out.
It is begun.
You won't.
Yes.
Indeed.
And damnation.
Alright, so where do we want to go? Brazilian ruins, we've already been here. We are going for the... I don't even know what this is, so we're actually gonna check that out. Join the fray. Oh, shit. So I don't really know what happened there. That was a little bit... Oh shit, Morgan. No, that's typical. There we go. Yeah, she didn't have the time to do that. Let's hope we get him. Pommel. Yeah. There we go. Well, at least we didn't lose. Let's get the rest of the guys.
That was a most difficult battle.
Most difficult indeed.
I shall do.
The royal colors of Ferelden's former king still shine through the stains of this man's uniform. Close up, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him from Ulrich. You remember him as Ulrich Marigne, a member of the Kalinian Honor Guard at Ostergar. And it close.
Thank you.
He's still alive?
The band's meant to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
Well, you aren't dead yet.
You were there in Ostergar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I recognize your face. You deserted?
I fled the battlefield when Loghain betrayed us. I abandoned my men, and they died. And Kaelan with them. He was my king, my friend, maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostergar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Loghain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kaelan, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostergar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Do you still have the key? This
The
key?
Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Return to Ostergar. Okay, so we need to go down into...